जेनी क्या बना रहे हो?
Spaghetti.
Wow.
I hope you like it. The only thing I know how to cook is spaghetti. I'm gonna have to keep stirring it so they don't stick together.
90-day fiancé couple Jenny Slatin and Sumit Singh have revealed big news about their relationship after being caught begging to return to the franchise and suggesting they are not doing well financially. Sumit from India had catfished Jenny from California when they first met more than a decade ago on Facebook. Sumit also had a secret wife for several years despite being in a long-distance relationship with Jenny. Jenny still married Sumit. She faced backlash from Sumit's family for her age. Sumit and Jenny have a 30-year age gap. However, Jenny was able to win Sadhna over. Sumit and Jenny have been away from the show for years now, making fans wonder what has been happening in their lives in India. Sumit shared an Instagram post revealing a major update. "Big news," he wrote in his caption as he added he and Jenny were thrilled to announce that they were going to be back on the network's 90-Day Diaries show. "Starts from 7th of April, Sumit added. He asked fans to get ready for an all-new season of love, drama, and adventure. "Are you excited to see our story unfold again on your favorite show?" he questioned his followers. The attached picture showed Sumit and Jenny in Hindu wedding attire. Sumit and Jenny keep posting on social media, but their posts don't reflect the reality of their lives in India. In the last edition of 90-Day Diaries, Jenny and Sumit revealed that his mother had finally accepted Jenny as her mother-in-law. The couple had flown to Thailand on their first international trip ever and met up with David Toborowski and Annie Suwin, who tried selling them their condo. Sumit and Jenny are still living in India, suggesting they are in financial trouble. Shocking reactions from 90-Day Fiancé fans. They believed Sumit and Jenny's storyline was boring and didn't have any drama going on to stop it from getting stale. However, their return proves that there have been some major updates in their lives. The fact that Sumit and Jenny are posing for wedding photos when they already got married in 2021 proves this. It remains to be seen what Jenny and Sumit have to offer their viewers, as their future in the franchise will also depend on it. I started watching 90-Day Fiancé the other way because of Jenny and Sumit. The first season had already aired, and I was hooked by the catfish angle. The season had a host of plot twists for these two, including Sumit's ex-wife. If we list down the most jaw-dropping catfishing stories in the franchise, Jenny and Sumit will be at the top of the list. Jenny had knowingly decided to date Sumit after she realized she had been scammed. Meanwhile, Sumit had hidden a whole wife from Jenny for over 2 years. I don't know what Sumit was thinking when he okayed Jenny moving to India in season 2 of The Other Way while being married to someone else. How could I ever forget Sumit's parents trying to test Jenny's flexibility by teaching her yoga and performing something called Neti Yoga to scare American Jenny and get rid of her. Jenny and Sumit's storyline was a Bollywood movie in itself. The only thing missing was them breaking out into a random song and dance routine. However, something had convinced me Sumit was going to break Jenny's heart sooner or later. Instead, Sumit proved me and millions of other fans wrong by sticking to Jenny's side. Even those who thought Sumit was with Jenny for a green card were proved wrong, since it's been over 3 years since Sumit and Jenny married. They are still living in India, in the same house that fans have come to love, and emoting the same kind of love for each other that they had on the show. Fans like me have been following the couple's journey on Instagram. I haven't found anyone like you. How can I find it? It doesn't exist anywhere. As far as I can see, I don't even look ahead of that. In October 2024, Sumit revealed they were still going strong. He posted a heartfelt message for Jenny on his Instagram page. Sumit's message to Jenny with an unseen video of Jenny dancing on a sunny day after celebrating Holi was a sight for sore eyes. They received comments such as, "My favorite couple, I wish to see y'all on the show again sometime," which was posted by Neptunini 1969. I agreed with everything the fan had to say about Jenny and Sumit. However, Jenny and Sumit have been missing from all the major spin-offs. They are being ignored. Jenny was acting desperate for no good reason. She wanted the casting team to know that a lot had happened in their lives after the show. However, those fans who read her comment told Jenny that she didn't need to come back. Someone even told Jenny that she and Sumit were so boring. I'm not sure who these fans were, but telling Sumit and Jenny to keep away from the show was harsh. Meanwhile, Jenny and Sumit were unbothered. Still, it's starting to look like the naysayers will win in this situation since Jenny and Sumit might never return. All the possible dramatic situations that could have given fans a reason to watch the 90-Day Fiancé, the other way in 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, have been dealt with. Sumit and Jenny are happy together with zero problems in their marriage. There is indeed no reason for them to make a comeback unless they stage a split, which I believe is something the couple can never do since Sumit's emotional note to his wife says it all. During Christina's visit, it came up naturally that Sumit's parents had disowned him for marrying Jenny, 63, who is 30 years older. First, Sumit, 33, revealed that his family isn't happy with his marriage. They are not as comfortable as before when we were living together without marriage, he said. Christina asked a difficult question. Do you think his mom will ever accept you? Jenny admitted she doesn't see that day coming. No. She is set in her ways, damn it, she responded. Imitating her estranged mother-in-law, she said, This is the culture. This is India. And I see it no other way. I'm not accepting this. I will never accept this, and Jenny needs to go back to America. You know, my mom is out here by herself, so I do want her to feel accepted, and the only way that she can really do that is by you, Sumit, 100% holding her up, as opposed to just letting it happen and saying, oh, that's just the family. That's how they are and that's what they do, Christina said. A later interview. At this point, it should be, if you don't like my relationship and you don't want my wife a part of it, then I can't be a part of the family. This is my wife, this is who I love, and if you can't accept it, then you don't accept me, she said, speaking for Sumit. But for Sumit, the conversation showcased the two sides' cultural differences. What's more, he thought Christina should mind her own business. In India, we pay more attention toward the parents, he said. The family is a complete family as a unit. So until Christina is in my situation, she cannot understand what I'm dealing with, and she needs to stay out of the situation. After spending the past 19 weeks watching a new set of couples navigate marriage in the 9th season of 90-Day Fiancé, viewers now get to see 7 familiar couples who tied the knot in previous seasons on the new Season 7 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. If you've been watching for the last few years, and if it's your first you'll time, finally find out sure what's to be happened engaged since in the you drama last saw right these away. fans. Here's what happened in the Season 7 premiere. Jenny, 63, Palm Springs, and Sumit, 33, India, first met years ago. After he catfished her, came clean, and Jenny went to India to see the real man. Since 2019, they've shared their rocky relationship over 3 seasons of 90-Day Fiancé, the other way, and have now been married for 2 months. Though they live in India near Sumit's parents, Sumit still hasn't told his mom and dad that he and Jenny got married, which is Sumit's second marriage. Sumit's parents disapprove of the 30-year age gap, to put it mildly, and when Sumit and Jenny invite them over, tensions are thick. Sumit has advised Jenny not to speak, but when he fails to start the conversation, Jenny jumps in and questions why Sumit's parents still haven't accepted her. Sumit finally admits to them that he and Jenny got married a few months ago, and his mother is beside herself, telling him that she never wants to see his face again, and if he comes to their house, she will insult him and throw him out. Sumit's father appeals for calm, but calm does not appear. Viewers first met Bilal, 43, Kansas City, Missouri, and Sheeta, 37, Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago, during the recently aired Season 9 of 90-Day Fiancé. Their marriage was uncertain throughout the course of the season as they hashed out a prenuptial agreement, which includes a stipulation that they have children before Sheeta turns 40 in 3 years. As the happily ever after cameras roll, we see the frequently combative couple having an uncharacteristically good time playing in the snow. However, the fun soon melts in the sun. Now married for 7 weeks, Sheeta is still concerned about her strained relationship with Bilal's ex-wife, Jada. As Bilal and Sheeta are driving to meet Shahida, Bilal accidentally calls Sheeta by his ex's name. Oh dear. Jovi, 31, New Orleans, and Yara, 27, Kiev, Ukraine, first appeared on Season 8 of 90-Day Fiancé and have since gotten married and had a baby, a daughter named Mila. They've moved from New Orleans to the burbs, which has put a damper on Jovi's love of Bourbon Street and strip clubs, and when he returns home from his job, which takes him away every other month, he's upset that Yara has made some new friends and has planned a girls' night out. He pouts and says he feels like a babysitter, which makes Yara upset, because she just wants to get out for a few hours. In an interview, Jovi laments that their relationship may not survive if they don't get enough time with each other. Later, Yara goes out with her friends Symphony and Adele, who tell her that she can have any man that she wants, so Jovi better be careful. Symphony and Adele are shocked that Yara shares her location with Jovi when she is out, but she says it's just a habit from when she first got to America. She tells them that she'd like to get some work done on her breasts, which have changed since giving birth and breastfeeding. Though viewers have learned off the show that Elizabeth, who goes by Libby, and Andre are expecting baby number 2, it hasn't been announced yet here, though there are rumblings that Andre is pushing her to have another child. He has also given Libby his approval to use a spare bedroom as a room to nurture her singing. She doesn't want to be in the family business forever and thinks singing may be her next direction, but she doesn't appreciate Andre's machismo in offering his permission when she can do what she wants. Libby goes to lunch with her sisters and mother, who is the only one talking to Charlie. She wants all her kids to be together for her birthday, and they tell her that's a tall order. It's been a while since fans of 90 Day Fiancé checked in on the franchise's installment 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. In case you haven't watched the show, Happily Ever After follows multiple couples in which one partner has received, or is coming close to earning, their K-1 visa. However, now that they're together, they'll endure new tests regarding their marriages, families, and immigration statuses. Article continues below advertisement. As fans of the TLC franchise know, 90 Day Fiancé loves crossing over couples from other shows once their relationship changes. In the upcoming season of Happily Ever After, one fan-favorite pair is experiencing a new chapter in their lives. But could it be what ends their relationship? Find out which former 90 Day Fiancé the other way couple will be on Season 7 of Happily Ever After. Get to know the rest of the cast and find out when the season will premiere. In the Season 3 finale of The Other Way, Jenny and Sumit finally got married. However, their marital bliss reportedly won't last long. According to Entertainment Weekly, their 30-year age difference will soon cause a problem in their relationship. Big Ed is another familiar face to 90 Day fans, having been with the franchise since Season 4 of Before the 90 Days. But after his appearance on 90 Day Fiancé, The Single Life, Ed became lucky in love with Liz. Now, Ed and Liz are back for Happily Ever After, where they'll share the highs and lows of their engagement. Not only does the pair face trust issues regarding Liz's fidelity, but Ed's family also doesn't trust his much younger fiancé. After making their debut in Season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé, Elizabeth and Andre have returned for Happily Ever After Season 7. The couple, who have been married for several years, welcomed a daughter, and have a son on the way, will undergo career changes, family drama, and Andre's possible deportation in the new season. Drama. Unfortunately, neither of their families support their engagement due to their age difference and Kim's inability to conceive more children. Fans will have to tune in and see if the couple makes it down the aisle. 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way cast member Sumit spills the beans on what married life is like with Jenny Slatten. The two were arguably the most shocking 90 Day Fiancé couple to walk down the aisle in episode 14, as viewers expected Sumit to have another excuse ready. However, the mom drama, age gap, money, and cold feet all magically became non-issues when Sumit agreed to make Jenny his wife officially after 10 years of planning. A major reason why Sumit had refused to wed Jenny was his fear she would become controlling as his ex-wife did during his secret first marriage. Sumit was forced into an arranged marriage, and divorcing his ex-wife was a costly affair. Moreover, Sumit's former wife accused him of mental and physical torture while demanding $20,000, which he had to pay. Plenty of 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way Season 3 viewers suspect Sumit's marriage anxiety still exists, and that he married Jenny for a long reality TV career with free-flowing TLC paychecks. But on the contrary, Sumit tells ET he feels so relaxed and loves Jenny more than he did before marriage. The May/December couple have been married for 4 months now. Looking back, Sumit claims stopping the marriage application process was a right choice, because he was scared and didn't want to go into a marriage where he wasn't ready for it. The former call center employee Sumit added, "I think that's how it worked for us that I realized that I'm ready now. I realized that I'm able to talk to